Hello ladies and gentlemen, and Idiot Imports is sponsored by PlayAsia, who most likely supplied this game to me unless I specifically mentioned that they didn't. You can follow the affiliate link in the description to buy this game from PlayAsia to support me and my channel, and you can use the coupon code BLUEVITA to save $3 off your order. Thanks for your support, enjoy the show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out another Japanese digital download, and this time it's Gunvolt. Which is a little bit of a surprise, because I honestly would have thought this one would have actually come out in the West, but it never really did, because, I mean, Striker Gunvolt, which was a sort of demake of Assault Striker Gunvolt or something like that on the 3DS, it's made as basically a port of that game, only onto the Vita with a new character. And, well, it didn't come out here. It's 500 yen on the Japanese PlayStation Store. We might as well go take a look. So, I've got 3 different files here for the 3 different characters, and I'll play a stage on every one of the characters. So this is the save file for the Gunvolt character. Not the Gunvolt character, the Gun character, because this is meant as a little bit of a crossover between Gun and Striker Gunvolt, because Intercreates made both of them. Now, the game's got a series of 5 stages that you go through in a particular order for each character. It's a different order for all 3 of them. And it's also got some DLC stages down here. These are all DLC stages from the 3DS version. So we're going to play one of the DLC stages here as one of the, as the Gun character, because I've played all the stages above there, and I want to have a different stage for every character. Every character can access the DLC stages as soon as they start the game, but they have to go through the stages in order. I hate these things. So this is Striker Gunvolt or Gunvolt, however you want to put it. It's a very simple game, I have to put it. It's meant to be like a sort of Mega Man. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a Mega Man, not so much revival as just, you know, as a general reference to it, more or less. And that's alright. Ow. And that's alright as a thing. And it generally shows, well, it really shows through the usage of the graphical style. It reminds me a lot of, like, the old NES games. Definitely. The difficulty definitely doesn't remind me. It's a lot easier than those games, which is nice. You know, if I can just destroy that son of a bitch. It's a lot nicer than those games, which is kind of great. But, you know, it's still, you know, let your guard down, it will kill you, and the bosses are fairly hard to get a handle on. So yeah, the idea is that every character has a couple of special abilities. And, oh god. And the Gunvolt character has the ability to both float in midair by holding the X button after a jump. Ow. Has the ability to float in midair by holding, by pressing the X button after a jump. I just died. Good lord. And I've gone all the way back to the start. Unbelievable. So, she has the ability to float in midair by holding the X button after a jump. And if she holds down the square button, she can charge a shot up, and if she manages to kill someone with that charged up shot, they will join her on her quest to, well, save all that's holy, basically. So, well, you don't have to kill him with the shot, you just need to hit him with the shot, but yeah. As you can see, I now have a friend who follows me, and this friend will fire off shots for me, which is nice. Every stage is built so that it has a few secrets and things that can't be accessed by the other characters, which is a nice touch. Oh, god damn it. Also, those, your friends can only take a certain amount of damage before they get destroyed, which kind of sucks, but needs to be some challenge in there somewhere, doesn't there? Right, so there we go. All the different pickups are different things like candy, and the candy does a lot of things. It gives you points, and it also gives you a score multiplier. The score multiplier will... Ow. The score multiplier obviously gives you more score, and the score means that you will... Shit. Well, I guess I lost him. The score multiplier... Ow. Ow. The score multiplier will go down back to 0 if you die, and this sucks. This really sucks. Running for it. Ow. The score multiplier will obviously give you more points, and obviously if you don't collect candy in a certain amount of time... I really don't know how you're I'm supposed to shoot them. Of course you are. I hate trying to shoot those things. They're just the right height to piss you off. Obviously the idea is that you want to go through earning as many points as possible. There are also a couple of other things you can do, including get extra lives, and if there's a heart, you can pick it up and it gives you some of your health back, and there's plenty of that. Oh, shit. The hell am I supposed to do here? Jesus. Man, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. At least I'm at the halfway point this time. Ow. Ow. I'd be able to get up there if I was a different character. Alright, come on you. Alright, through I go. Nice trick. Alright. Right, now I go. Surely the boss is coming up soon, because these stages are actually rather short, or at least they're supposed to be. Like, seriously, if you know what you're doing, you can blast through these stages in a couple of minutes, which is an interesting stage length. Ow. Thankfully, I've got plenty of lives as a Gunvolt girl, so I can just run through everything and hopefully not die. Apparently, I've also completely lost my score multiplier. Okay, boss time. Unfortunately, I've only got one hit until I die, so this is gonna suck. So, bosses, yeah, had a feeling that was gonna happen eventually. So, the bosses all work about the same way. They've all got different attack patterns, and they've all got massive health bars. Every time you hit them, you take a little bit of health off them. And the idea is you just basically got to keep shooting them until they die. That's, I mean, really nothing else to it. But still, most of the bosses in this game are really well designed. They have lots of different kinds of attack patterns, and this is a DLC boss, so I'm having an absolutely horrible time with it. Really should have picked up a few of those snakes to use with my friends, but oh well. There's probably a better way to go about these bosses. Probably just like staying near the wall once that second segment starts. Probably a good idea. Yeah, kind of just spazzing the fuck out right now, but can't really do much about that. And yeah, great. This is where they come to the middle, and I get hit again, and I get hit again, and yeah, generally you get the idea. They also tend to get new attacks at the halfway point. I'm not going to beat this in a sensible amount of time, so let me just remember. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, you can change what the screen aspect looks like. I do not remember how to quit back to the main menu without dying, so oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Alright, jump cut. Alright, we're back at the main menu, so I keep forgetting I have to press circle. So let's move on to the second file. I can't remember exactly who this was, but this will be either Beck or Gunvolt. It's Gunvolt. So let's go through a stage with Gunvolt. Thankfully, I have finished this stage before, so I can go through it in a couple of minutes, which would be nice. So Gunvolt's ability is that he can double jump, which is fairly useful. About as useful as being able to float in the air, but you know, it's still nice to have. And his charge shot is not Striders. Is, God, I'm trying to remember the name of that old 80s Amiga shooter. Turrican. It's the Turrican beam. That's basically what it is, but the unfortunate thing is that the Turrican beam is actually pretty damn useless, because you have to stand still while you're using it, and the only things that it's really useful on are things like bosses, except bosses have invincibility time after you hit them, which kind of sucks because that means you can't hit them multiple times in a row with that beam, so kind of unfortunate. The music's quite nice. There's a G up there. I want that G. It's an extra life. There's also a bunch of other things to do, like some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Ow! I jumped right into those spikes. I'm an idiot. There's some hidden collectibles and stuff to find around the place, and there are trophies for getting through a level without taking a hit or killing an enemy. That's a pretty difficult task, but there are some levels that you can do it on pretty realistically, so that's kind of nice. You know, nice to have a little bit of variety. And as I said before, there are 5 stages in the main game, and unfortunately the 5th stage is just a boss. It's not an actual stage, so... And the stages, like, I cleared this game in something like an hour with the Gunvolt character, so... Other than that and the DLC stages, which are pretty short by themselves, like, I was through to the boss of the DLC stage in something like 10 minutes, so... That's... You know... It's not a great length, but at the same time, when you're only paying $5 for it, it's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm really not too annoyed by it in any sense of the word, honestly. It's kind of great, actually. Like, a nice, cheap game that you can blast through in a couple of hours, well-designed, fairly easy, but at the same time, it still maintains the sort of design principles of all your, like, of the games it's inspired by, which in this case is very clearly Mega Man. Except, you know, thankfully it's not so hard as to be infuriating. The first few Mega Man games are actually available on the Vita, at least in North America. You can get the Japanese import versions for real cheap. There. You gotta wait for him to bring his little things back up. Then you can do this. And I completely missed my opportunity there, but thankfully he still takes a fair bit of damage just from spamming him with your gun. Ow. Really should remember to jump for those. I say as I jump and I still manage to get hit by those damn things. Ow! I'm really not doing too well, am I? I swear I was able to defeat this boss without getting hit the last time I played it, but... Damn it. I'll give it one more shot. I'm amazed I did so badly. I can usually get through that guy without taking a hit, but... Alright, let me shut up, and I'll give this an actual go. There we go. Alright, I'll go through a level with Beck, and then we will call this off, basically. So, we beat that level and we get to move on to the next one, but if I just hit X, I can come back and select my file here, and hopefully I won't have to go through the... I have to go... Oh, well, no, I didn't show off the lab, so I can show off the lab. So, let's show off the lab. The lab. So here's Beck. Beck is from Mighty No. 9, which is still coming to the Vita as far as I'm aware, but... Well, it's just taking this sweet time to get it out, I tell you that much. So Beck's ability is that he has the ability to do a couple of different kinds of dashes. He's got the down X dash, which is great for getting through small areas. And then he's got the charge attack dash, which is completely useless because you have to run directly at an enemy and you don't have invincibility frames while you're doing it. So you have to be either really good with your timing or just, you know, hope that they don't shoot at you. Because that's pretty much all you can do in, well, that particular case. So, yeah, let's see if we can find a place where Beck's ability comes in useful. Because, as I said, they designed all the stages around the idea that all your ability, every ability for every character will be used for something useful at some point. There was a freaking extra life in the wall there, but I just completely missed it because I missed the jump, which kind of sucks. But I've got 5 lives on Beck anyway, and I know what this boss is going to be, so it's not like I'm going to need him. He says tempting fate. So drop them in there and immediately get hit twice on the way through because that's just how I play games. Poorly. That's an extra life. I'll take that. I'll just wander on through. Disappearing platforms, the old trick. Missed the jump twice, come on. There we go. This is where it starts to suck. Yeah, game's not particularly hard, if you couldn't tell. I mean, the DLC stages were obviously harder, and I hadn't played through that DLC stage before, so... There you go, but... Still, it's at a level of difficulty where I can appreciate it, trying to just be a sort of light-hearted reference palooza to the old Mega Man games. I'll just go over you, won't bother shooting you. Boss time! Ow, I forgot he does that. Up and over. They are lovely boss designs too. Ow, forgot about that. And that's it. Knew that boss pretty well already, so I stood a much better chance. So yeah, that was a quick look at Gunvolt. It's very short, but it's a lovely little sort of Mega Man recall with a bunch of different characters to play, a bunch of stages, and it only costs 500 yen, so if you've ever... And it's actually pretty tiny as well, like I can't remember what the exact size is on it, but it's freaking small. 170 meg, yeah, so hell, if you have a spare Slim Vita you have lying around, you can just format that onto the, onto a Japanese account, use the internal memory to download Gunvolt to play through it, and then just format it back again, you'll be fine. So yeah, for 500 yen, why not? It's fun for that, and it's, well, I mean, for 500 yen, which is $5, it's probably worth your time, so there you go. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.